They're dragging it at this point on episode 5 of Baddies Africa. This is more Terra. Be sure to subscribe. Now, Dolly and Summer jumped in Lex and Fauna's fight. This is what's the picking up from last week's episode. And to be honest, I feel like when anybody else is getting jumped, the rest of the OGs be jumping in and everything. Like, how many times we say we tired of Summer and Dolly and them jumping in the fights? First off, it was no need for them to jump into Lex and Fauna's fight. At the end of the day, I get that Lex is tall. Stop talking about the size when it comes to things because they had a point when Lex and Ivory was fighting. Nobody jumped in that though. Like you bitches is picking and chooses what y'all want to do. And honestly, Dolly still turns around and sneaks K Regan. Like, yo, how old is Dolly, please? Because it's just like, what is the reason? You can't even call it mean girls because we're not even in school no more. But like, you're really just weird ass people. But I do love how Scotty said she really wants to know KFK, which is K Weekend, Fauna, and Cold Killer because they say they don't want to be called the trio. So I just said KFK. I like that, and Natalie says she does too. Natalie be lying because she already seems like she's picking and choosing when it comes to this new group of a trio. So you never know. But Scotty is really like that. Scotty is a girls. But why when they go into the club, why Summer got on the same outfit that she fought in? I don't know if I'm the only one who peeped that, but she had on the same outfit. And one thing I can say, everybody did look good going to the club. But let me stay having a party. I get he's the CEO, but I feel like every season is his birthday or something, but Lemmy seems like he does great parties. And why does him and Natalie have a song together? Like this is at the point like we're just gonna be spending money just to have fun. But what the hell Anna doing there? Anna popped up at the club and I already knew it was DTB. Now I feel like Diamond the Body Confessional, what she was saying was she is a baddie and she should be here. I felt like if you know the whole Anna and Liam thing too. Like, of course she's gonna be there. Why is she not gonna be there? Whether we feel like it's her or it's Scotty or it's anybody else, like why wouldn't Anna be there? I'm pretty sure she didn't leave Africa just that quick. I'm just saying. But Natalie Face was so upset when she seen Anna and she was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna talk to DTB about it at another time." Like she about to be on DTB like, listen, baddies don't do that, CEOs don't do that. This is my show. First off, Natalie, if you said DTB couldn't come back and DTB has been back, then why can't Anna come back? Like I'm not saying it's because Anna like really whooped your ass. Like I'm very confused on it now. Also at the club, you can tell something was about to happen because they were slowing down on Summer when she was partying. Apparently, Summer got into it with somebody from security, and she's not allowed to film and participate for the next few episodes. See, this is my opinion. It's the difference between popping off on Natalie and you're still on the show because Natalie does not own this. But popping off on Zeus Security, you should just be off the show. Summer has done a lot of things, and I kind of think she's not going to be on no more seasons after that comment that she made at the beginning of this season. But you never know. But she's not here, and honestly, I love that I said Kana, Cold Killer, Fauna, and K Weekend. Ooh, Lord, that's too many names to say. But I love that they had a conversation, and I love that they said, "Yo, we're tired. We only been here for a few days, and every day it's like we gotta wake up, put our sneakers on, and we gotta get in the paint because like it's getting to the point. It's weird." And to be honest, they really are dragging out the situation because why did Dolly, when the cameras cut off, why did Dolly snatch the mic out of K Weekend's hand? Like you know, like this is the thing. Remember last season when it was no fighting in the club? We can't do that. We're here to make money. But then remember, Jayla, Dolly, and a few other people got it on and popping at the club. And remember, Dolly, Lexus Summer had a problem with that. Like, oh, y'all say we can't do this in the club, but yet y'all did it in the club. Whether the cameras was cut off or not, Dolly, you did something at the club. You're provoking that girl, so you knew what you was doing. And I agree with Kay. Bitch, I'm not going to jail in no damn Africa. I don't know nobody out here. This is my first time. Like, I agree with her. One, she's following the rules. The new trio, they're following the rules. No fighting in the club because they fight all day in the house, bro. We're in the club. We're here to have a good time. We're here to make money. So her just snatching that mic from her, it's just like, you're provoking this girl. And if she really wanted to do it, I truly believe she would have did it. And they try to make it seem like, oh, she's pussy. And I love that Tavi. I love that Tavi said that too. Like, we're here to make money such and such. They had a problem. LC Russian. I don't get Russian. What is Russian point of being on the show? She's a very beautiful girl, but I don't know, she just here. She's just here. She reminds me of Emma, who reminds me of Scotty, just quiet and in their own little bubble. And I like that, but why are you on the show? But they was having a conversation, and Elsie didn't like that Tavy shook hands with Cole Killer in the club. She's like, oh, they're our enemies, they're our arch enemies, you shouldn't be doing that, not in the club. And Tavy had a point, we're in the club to make money, this is what we do, and who are you to tell me that I can't shake nobody's hand? See, Tommy, she leaning on me, but then again she not, because she seems like, I don't know, I don't want to say it, because her part on the show is like, all right, you woozing into me now. I'm starting to like you a little bit more. Like, we starting to see more of you. We don't see nothing of Elsie. We don't see nothing of Russian Cream or whatever her name is. We don't see much of them at all. I guess we're gonna start to see more Elsie next episode if you watch the trailer. But I love that she said that too. Like, we're in the club to make money. Same thing what Cole Killer and all of them was saying in their room with Rolly. Like, we're not about to do what y'all told us not to do. We're gonna act cordial. This is a job, just like Tommy was saying. Like, Elsie, you can tell Elsie and Tobby, like, Tobby don't fit in with Elsie and Russian Cream, in my opinion. Russian Cream don't fit in with Elsie. Like, that little small group, it ain't even a group. This is though we ain't had no other room to be in, so they just put us in a room together. That's really what it was giving. But I do love that Broly had a conversations with Cold Killer, Fanya, and K Rican, because I like that they said it is some other OGs here that we like. We like Pretty P, we like Ivory, we like that Broly is a mother figure. Like, we like that. And a lot of us don't like Rolly, but that's really what Rolly is. Rolly just sits there and she's basically the house mom of the freaking house. But I love that Rolly came to have a conversation with them. That's what they're supposed to do. Natalie and Scotty conversation, bro, it's a dog. It's a dog. It is not that deep. It's really not that deep. But I do feel like Natalie is Scotty's first real female friend. I think that's why she's so attached to her. No matter what hoochie coochie stuff they was doing and how many secrets they got of each other, I feel like Natalie was like her first real female friend. And like, Scotty was out before, but Natalie just put her on so much. She found a genuine friendship, love for her. But baby, let that go, because Natalie says Scotty is not who we think Scotty is, and Scotty say Natalie's not who we think Natalie is at the end of the day. But let's get into this stupid brunch. Whoo, they got food on Zeus Network. They got food. Rolly said no fighting at the brunch. This is not what we doing. Diamond the body look good. Diamond the body look great. And so did Scotty, even though she wrote in last minute, having a conversation. Now, I do feel like Cold Killer started it a little bit with Dolly when Dolly mentioned something from last season about the table. She was like, that's me, that shit. She should have just kept her mouth quiet at that part. But then it escalated more because Dolly, in my opinion, Dolly was just picking and picking and picking at the same time. And once again, K Rican had a point. I'm not fighting in Africa. I'm not fighting in a club in Africa. I'm not doing it. And I feel like Dolly was just picking, like, Dolly just feel like she's some biggity bitch. Like, yeah, I'm her and nobody's gonna tell me this, nobody's not gonna tell me that. And she said a lot of the table, like, oh, I'm ghetto. But as soon as we seen like she stood up in the food throwing, Lex was up right then and right there. So it just went too fast and it was a little confusing. But what I will say, I'm very interested about the next episode, because who is this Coco person? Because I see that she is a cast member, but who is she and why is she about to get into a fight with Elsie and Diamond the Body? And this is more Terra, and I watch almost everything.